I'm always getting David shouting, Mum, can you please say yes or no if you're where I showed Lee where you are?
Patrick Warren and David Spencer disappeared in Birmingham in 1996 on Boxing Day evening. They were only 11 and 13, and they became known as the Milk Carton Kids.
Yeah, because these were the first missing children ever to be placed on milk cartons in this country.
And I know that this is a case that has always bothered you, hasn't it?
Well, I started to teach in Birmingham the following year. But more importantly, their bodies have never been found and nobody's ever been caught.
Despite there being two major police investigations in 1996 and 2006.
So I want to know why the police investigation wasn't successful. And therefore, I think we've got to re-examine this case to see what happened to the boys. And the best place to start is by talking to their family, who I know still live in the local area.
And we can look back at newspaper reports and see if they throw up any new witnesses or new information.
And we know that the last place that the boys were seen alive was at a petrol station in Chelmsley Wood, near to where they lived.
Which is now a KFC. Feisty duo. Shoplifting, they've been in scrapes. Teenage runaways. What? Detective Inspector Derek Biggs of West Midlands Police said there was no reason to believe any harm had come to the pair. Inspector David Chapman of West Midlands Police said they are both streetwise lads. They were 11 and 13. So basically, I've read all these articles from the time. I don't know, I feel confused about the way the case was reported on, and I wonder what was going on with the police investigation.
That's interesting.
The way the boys are described in the press, like the phrases they use, the words they use, it's like they were asking for it. You know, despite their characters, whatever their characters were, they're still vulnerable children. Could they have fended for themselves at that age? I don't think so.
No, they couldn't.
And it's heartbreaking where their mums are making appeals for the boys. Two tearful Midland mums today pleaded with their missing sons, please come home.
Brings tears.
What age was he here?
11.
11. He's not a pushover.
No, definitely not. You can see he's not a wimp. Look, he can look after himself.
What sort of personality did he have?
He's just a little mischievous kid, like a lovable rogue, isn't he?
Lee, what impact has losing your older brother had on you?
Ruined my life.
In what way?
In ways I can't even explain here.
I'll never get over it, never. I want closure of this. I want my son home so I can put him to rest. I want somewhere so I can properly grieve.
Lee, can you just explain about Patrick and David on the night of Boxing Day?
Paddy said he was stopping here. David said he was stopping there. They'd both at some point gone to the petrol station. 2 boys and a bike.
When were the boys first reported as missing?
Andy, Paddy's brother, came here saying, "Is Paddy here?" Now David said he was staying at yours. He says, "Well, he hasn't turned up."
Andy then reported to the police that David and Paddy didn't turn up to his house. 10, half 10, something like that, right? The police didn't come here till 4:30
In the morning.
in the morning.
I thought the kids were here. I said, "They're not here." He said, "Can we check the bedrest?" Of course you can. Then they left. This is okay. Never heard nothing then for 3 days.
3 days?
3 days. It took them to come out.
Did they think this was about 2 boys that were running away? Did they think there were missing people? Did they think there was a vulnerability going on here?
Because he had a bit of a criminal record and he was known by the police, it was like, he'll come home when he's hungry. That was said to me when I was a little boy by a police officer.
No way would he have left me. And he wouldn't have seen me go through all this torture without contacting me if he'd just run away, but have come back. I reckon the night he went missing was the night he died.
When did the detectives, the CID branch, get involved?
3 months, I think it was, after they went missing.
3 months.
3 months.
So they were still, for the first 3 months, treating this as a missing persons case.
Why isn't it a murder case? Why isn't it a double murder case? The 2 kids from Chelmsford Wood. Why isn't it that?
You never thought it was taken seriously?
No.
What would the police have had to have done to demonstrate they were taking this seriously?
The job properly. Just that, and you know what they're paid to do? Come in the morning, there's a report to the boy, right? Someone's reported the boy, so then you put him as a missing boy, then you inform all your police are coming on a day, right? And then they all look for the boy, and just genuinely the job. Who is he? Who is he? Who is the guy in that station that decided that it was not important for my brother to be dealt with properly?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Police done nothing right at the start. They are still doing nothing right now. I think the police are not interested in this case. Ask me why. I don't know. Don't know the reason. But there is a reason. There's a reason they're not interested in it. Why?